Okay, what we got?
Right, went down to North Devon yesterday. Gordon's bought a car, but it's got the wrong engine in it. This is the right engine. It's a 1930 Hudson Straight 8. Apparently all been completely rebuilt. So basically, because they've changed the engine mounts and things like that, we've got to see what's in this box.
So what is the car?
It's a 1930 right-hand drive Hudson 4-door convertible with Phaeton. It's a nice car. The only trouble is they've done it as a wedding car and it's white. The white doesn't suit big cars, I don't think. But yeah, it looks all up together. Yeah, it's quite a nice car. So basically just unpack this lot and see what's in here and what isn't. Bag of goodies there I shall go through. Word for the day on anything like this is don't throw anything away.
Yeah.
Because when you've got to go and fit that engine into another car, there might just be a little bit, you know, that you've accidentally thrown away. It came with a new grille because the other grille's got a bit of rust in it. So that's all been re-chromed, but it's different here. The one on the car comes around in circles like that. Rounded corner bonnet. So I might be able to chop the nose off and just get it screwed to that or something to make it look right. Depends how far Gordon wants to go with it, whether he wants to change it or not. But that's got to be rarer than hen's teeth, that thing, I should think. Right, that's the exhaust downpipe wrapped up and the silencer. So that'll be an over the axle bit for the back of the exhaust. Looks like there's another one there, so that looks better made. Yeah, that's more professional looking. So probably a whole exhaust system there, I would say. Right, let's break the side out. Well, carburetor looks good. Haven't had one of these Hudsons with all of that on it yet, so that's good news. That basically lets heat. Now I think they should have another lever on it for a manual control as well. So what it is, that's your exhaust gases, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's a valve in there. So as the car heats up, some are on bimetallic, some are obviously manual. That's obviously a manual one. It lets the exhaust gases go around this jacket here. Yeah, and it warms the inlet mixture, which goes down those two. So I haven't seen one with all this on it, so luckily it's all there. That'll be the original ignition lock, because what they had, all it did, you had power going into that, that would run along there in those clips, look. That and that will go there, so when you turn that on, it just powers the coil up.
Yeah.
So you've got power to the coil. So that's a nice original bit. It looks like it needs rebuilding, but as you can see, they're not small. Right, that's the original. Well, I don't know if it's probably not original. Mind you, it was built in England, so it was coach built. It probably is original. It's your wiper motor. That goes to. Well, you have a vacuum takeoff there. That goes up to your fuel auto vac fuel. It's like a fuel pump. It just sucks fuel out of the tank. Then that'll be spliced off of it to go up to your windscreen wiper.
Okay.
Fan belt. Should fit in that groove. Yep. Cool. Again, spare pipes could be going anywhere, so just keep all of it for the time being, you know. Well, that's your Speedo cable. Probably broken. Yep, it is. So that's broken, but you can get new inners for them. No idea. I would say it's a handmade throttle pedal or clutch pedal or something. Right, that'll be the original throttle linkage. So that would have gone in there somewhere like that. And that spring probably pulled back to that bit. So that's a nice original bit. Don't know what that's off of. That could be off of a windscreen or something, so we'll keep it because I noticed the windscreen rubber was damaged on it.
Brake pedal.
Clutch, I think. Well, how does it work? Throttle, brake, clutch. So you'll probably find it's got the original brake pedal still on it. That bolt onto there, like that. That pin there, the end of it will go into the chassis. So your brake pedal would have gone there, and then that lever there picks up on that. Possibly an original cranking handle, don't know. Load of old plug leads, throw them away. Nice belt. Ha-ha! I would say I said something heavy on it, so that might be something to do with the engine mounts or something, so we better keep those too. Right, that's your clutch under tray. Which is nice because they're always missing. I haven't seen one of them on all the Hudsons we've had. I literally haven't seen one.
Okay.
So at least we got that. Yeah, it goes up and covers the bottom of the flywheel.
So you've been tasked to get this engine running, yeah?
Yeah, I was supposedly all rebuilt. Take the other engine out of the other car. 'Cause it's got a Ford, what they call a Ford Pinto overhead cam 2-litre engine in it with an automatic gearbox. So obviously this is manual. I don't know what they've done to the prop shaft. In theory, plop that back in the hole, plumb it all up, should be good to go, but it's never that easy, is it?
So when you're seeing an engine like this for the first time, what's the first thing you do to see if it turns, yeah?
Yeah, see if it's seized. Oh, that's the flywheel hitting the wood at the back. Right, that's turning over, but it's got no compression, so I would say all the piston rings are stuck. So it might mean a case of taking the heads off.
How can you tell it's got no compression?
You wouldn't be able to turn it like that.
Okay.
It would probably loosen itself up if you fired it up. It's doing something because you can hear it hissing back out the carburettor. Oh, it's got a little bit coming up there on one. Let's pop a plug out. Stick our thumb over the end. The plugs ain't done up, so hopefully. I'd say it's been run. A little bit, not a lot. So I'd probably, before I tried to start it, you've got valve covers here. That's where you adjust your tappets down under here. So pop those off, make sure you've got no valves stuck. Take all the plugs out, put a load of WD-40 down it and leave it. Because obviously you won't be doing this for a while, so and hopefully she'll get some compression back. Apart from stripping it all down and going again, but I would imagine supposedly completely rebuilt, so just leave it for a while with WD-40 down the plug holes. Keep turning it over. So that's just 2 bolts, make sure the valves ain't stuck, and it'll probably go. It'll take a bit of coaxing, but it'll go probably. Should be neutral. First, second, third, reverse. At least it's got all its gears, so let's put it in 3rd gear. Right, that in theory should turn the engine over. Yep. First gear. No, that's well and truly stuck. But at least we know what we've got to do.
So your general diagnosis is?
Low on compression, clutch is stuck, which I'd expect. So like I say, it's either rings jammed, which is highly likely, but if you soak them for ages you've got less chance of breaking them if you actually get it to fire up, or it's valve stuck, which you just take those two covers off and have a look.
Nothing too fatal then?
No, I don't think so.